Tonight, a Missouri girl leaves the farm, comes to the Sunflower State after college, and creates a long career in community relations at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas. Here's this month's Everything Woman honoree. Marlou Wegener was born in the small town of Mound City, Missouri, and raised by a hardworking farm family.
I have the greatest respect for farmers, okay? Again, raised in a farming family, my brothers still farm. But at the time, as a teenager, I'm thinking, what the heck?
After leaving the farm to attend college at Northwest Missouri State, her new family eventually moved to Topeka, where her long career at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas began.
Actually, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, we used to have the Medicare contract a long time ago. So when I came to Blue Cross, I worked as a Medicare correspondent and actually wrote letters back to providers or things like that on more information that we needed, things like that.
Marlou stayed on the upward climb with the company, and it's been a 35-year journey. She's Director of Community Relations, and the focus is on giving back.
Well, I always think it's important for a company to give back, and Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas has always been so supportive of that and wants to do that, and it's higher on their radar screen and their strategy. So it's been great to be involved with that.
Her other position with the company is Chief Operating Officer for the foundation.
We opened the foundation in 2005, so this is going to be the 20th anniversary of the foundation. And we do a lot of local funding from the foundation too, but as well, we really try to look at that from the larger perspective of what can we do in our entire service territory that would be beneficial.
She was also instrumental in a groundbreaking initiative in the corporate setting called SAVE, our shield against violent environments, which some call Marlou's legacy.
Started it in 2001, and there were some other blue plans around the nation that were doing this, but for Kansas, we are considered the pioneer in that effort. We can't always talk about it, but how do we set this culture to let people know that if this is going on in your life, we want to help you.
When it comes to her other community contributions, she mentions one that's a prevention organization for domestic violence and sexual assault called Janice Campaign.
They basically do education in middle and high schools that's appropriate for that age group in regards to here's what a healthy relationship is, here's what it isn't.
In Marlou's few spare moments, it's all about grandkids.
My kids usually roll their eyes, but I say grandparenting is the best thing ever, the best thing ever. So I have 6 grandchildren, all boys, and 1 girl who's the youngest. Her name is Winifred, we call her Winnie, and it's probably going to make me choke up. She is 4. She is the most forceful, bold, incredible woman I have met. And I know she's 4, but I will say all the time, I want to be Winnie.
And Marlou says she's thankful to be a part of our Everything Woman segment.
It's extremely important, so I really appreciate this opportunity for myself and also everything that you're doing with that series. I think it's super important. I think from all the things that we undertake and do and manage families and work lives and all the kinds of things. So I think it's extremely important to be able to promote and celebrate women.
Be sure to say hello to Marlou, especially if you bump into her at 2 of her favorite places, Topeka Civic Theater and Royals Baseball at Kauffman Stadium. If you know a woman we should highlight in this segment, please go to KSNT.com to nominate. We feature these honorees during 27 News on the last Tuesday of each month.
Everything Woman, sponsored by Sharp Hyundai, Topeka ER and Hospital, and Washburn University.